The Wedding Railway Originals of Thomas and Friends, episode 65. Emily and Daniel. One day, Emily was at Medford Station with Daisy, Joseph, and Dominic. She was telling them what happened, telling them a story when she first came to Sodor. When I first came to Sodor, she said, I accidentally took Thomas's coaches by mistake. And Oliver told me that they were Thomas's coaches, and I said, so that's why he was cross. And he went to go apologize, and then all of a sudden they found Oliver stuck on a crossing, and Thomas was heading straight towards him, but I saved Oliver. Wow, said Joseph. Yeah, said Emily. Also, after a couple of months after I saved Oliver from getting ran over by Thomas, I was delivering some wood to make a new farm, and then all of a sudden, I was trying to get Trevor, Elizabeth, and the workmen to work even harder. But then Thomas told me that I had to apologize for being rude, and I did. And I told him that well, you know. Wow, that was really interesting, said Dominic. Also, interrupted Daisy, Thomas told me that Emily was trying to help Thomas, and by telling him what he was doing wrong. And Thomas thought that Emily was a bossy boiler. And when the snow came, he didn't want to listen to Emily after what she said to him. So yeah, said Daisy. See? After that, said Emily, I decided to not be impatient anymore. Well, that was a great story, Emily, said Joseph. Thank you, said Emily. Then, the Topham had arrived in Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth, said Sir Topham Hatt. Good day, Topham, said Elizabeth, and she roared away. Sir Topham Hatt spoke to all the engines. I'm very pleased with your hard work today, said Sir Topham Hatt. And, as for your hard work, you four get to have the day off. Really, sir? Said Daisy. Yes, you can, said Sir Topham Hatt. And Daisy, Joseph, and Emily, Daisy, Joseph, and Dominic rolled away. Sure, said Emily. What can I do for my day off? All kinds of things, said Sir Topham Hatt. Like helping engines. Like Thomas did when Dennis was acting late easy 11 years ago. I'm sure you can do that. Sure I can, said Emily. Well, guess I'll see you later. Emily steamed away. Then Emily arrived at the Vickerstown Bridge, and Donald Douglas was already there. They were looking at a red diesel. The red diesel resembled one of the diesels who helped Diesel 10 take over Solar 2 months ago. Oh, hello, Emily, said Donald and Douglas. Take a look at this diesel. Then suddenly the diesel spoke up. Oh, hello, you three. My name is Daniel, and I just escaped from a railway. A horrible railway indeed. But I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Would you help me get back on the tracks? Emily thought it was a little suspicious, but think it would be the right thing to keep an eye on Daniel. And Emily took him to Sir Topham Hatt. Soon Emily shunted the diesel to Nafford Station. And Emily told everything what happened. Said Sir Topham Hatt. And he looked at the diesel. Then Archie was shunting at some freight cars. And he looked at the diesel. And he wondered, and he rolled away. Meanwhile, Mike, Joseph, Neville, Dominic, and Daisy were having a nice conversation when Archie pulled in. Well, hello, said Mike. Eek. Archie told everything about the diesel that just came to the island. Wow, said Neville. How exactly did that happen? Well, Emily was shunting Daniel to Nafford Station, and I was just shunting some freight cars in the yard, and I suddenly saw the diesel. And he said that he just escaped from a railway, a horrible railway indeed. Well, that's a lie if I have ever heard one, said Daisy. Yeah, you can say that again, said Dominic. The engines were suspicious that there was a diesel that was helping out on Sodor, but they just gone over everything what had happened and then just forget about what happened. Then Archie arrived at the timbered sheds, and Toby and Jimmy were there. And Archie told everything what happened. And said Toby. Was he one of the Diesels that helped Diesel 10 take over Sodor? Yeah, said Archie. Said Jimmy. Who is he anyway? He's the same color as me, but the same size as, Mavis and Frank. Said Jimmy. Interesting. Then Archie decided to go over the Vickerstown Bridge. Simon watched as Archie went over for the Vickerstown Bridge. I wonder where he's going, he thought. And Simon steamed away with his train.